Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RIMWORLD, where we do unnecessary surgeries on people because we think they might have metal horror infestations, but we don't actually have the research for it yet. So hopefully that'll get done. It's a new day of recording. I'm just drinking my coffee. I am going to start working on a passenger shuttle because we do have the means to construct one, and it is time, and it's going to enable a few things. For example, it's going to enable us to do this quest over here. For more honor, 15 frag grenades, which I do have queued up, and that's going to be quite nice. Now, we do have a little bit of a foodage issue because I didn't realize we are basically out of kibble. So I'm going to have to do a big slaughter of our critters here because there's going to be some starvation. So I'm going to stick to just one adult male horse and 2 non-pregnant females. We're going to trim these numbers down dramatically. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and limit us to 2 female young as well, because we simply are not going to have a lot of food. We're going to be really fighting for it. We do have a little bit of kibble gets made if we do have vegetation, but we don't have much in the way of vegetation because we weren't growing this properly. I'm going to expand the hydroponics a little bit. I'm just a little bit leery of doing it all at once because, well, we do have a good amount of steel. We're going to be consuming a lot of it very quickly with some of the construction I've got queued up. Also, I'm digging out this area over here for our death rest chambers, which I'm going to talk about relatively soon. And I just remembered our plant cut was a little high on Soto. And you know what? Soto and Jess, I'm going to bring your construction down. You really have to focus on plant cutting, please. You know what? We don't need to tame these muffaloes. We're going to have a bunch of meat in a second here from culling our horses, unfortunately. And yeah, that's not going to be the issue. Bedroom unhappiness. Petra's jealous. Oh, she doesn't have the fanciest bedroom. Okay, Tad and Petra are going to move in here. And then Billy, who is greedy, still needs a fancy bedroom. We're going to do that. Another clean sweep. Lovely. Did you pop it out? No, not here. Yeah, there it is. Auto repair on you. And then schedule. Ooh, kiddos. I'm going to put you back inside the walled area. Just in case. Okay, shuttle is ready. Keep working on the grenades, then we'll go and accept the quest. Yeah, fill this full of chem fuel. So we're going to process a lot of chem fuel. How are we going to do it? We got a decent amount of wood. We might need to chop down a few more trees to keep the chem fuel going. That's going to be okay for now. You've got that, and we'll get a little bit of extra day power to run the extra day lamp. Ashford's condition, yeah. Ashford, you know what? I mean, we'll still convert you and release you when that happens. We'll use you for a little bit. Yeah, we'll have doors there. We'll put some hold opens on them. Oop, lag. You want... Okay, 6 colonists, and it is for honor. I do like that. Now, I think we can do the Baron ceremony at some point. Oh, it's time to do this swap. We need all the tiles in here. Before we can do the Baron ceremony. And Baron ceremony might change Petra's diet, so we're going to have to be maybe a little careful on our timing for that. Proper hospital beds are good. So yeah, so we've got like a gray flesh infestation, and there's a revenant running around. No, there's not. That's right. We're okay. I remembered someone from our previous run had released this guy. But I'm like, no. They didn't release them. They killed them, and then we got the bit back, which is good. I'm still building a few little proximity detectors for any future crazy event that might happen. Missy and Sass are good. We got all these kids. What's the age looking like? 10. Okay, no. Veronica's going to get a growth tier soon. Hopefully we'll get you at least 7. Be nice 8, because 8 is the best. But okay. All right, and the shuttle is done and fully fueled. We're just waiting for now the grenades, which does need chem fuel. But we do have some. The grenades are definitely happening. We've got that, and luckily the season is changing soon, and yeah, hopefully we can get some stuff planted. Let's go. So how are we doing on material? Okay, we're fine. I think I can go and build up this full hydroponics. Let me do this, and I'll leave this last quadrant unassigned for a little bit because it does take a lot of steel actually. What? Hey, empty liber. Okay, except no, you've done this once before. Maybe that's what I'm confused about. And then you won't do it as long as you're a prisoner. Do you just time out? Or if when someone opens the door, there's going to be an issue? Should I just go punch you? I could have, like, Petra drop her sword and then melee attack Ashford. Just knock her out. Billy's reached level 2 social. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Leave these doors open, please. They won't need to be closed. I don't know what the deal is going to be with Ashford here. Okay, our combat command cooldown is back up. That's good. Chico, I know, like, we need fancy meals, but I'm also a little bit worried about the animals, but I guess we also have to worry about feeding our own people. I was putting a priority here because then they get around to the make kibble job, too. I'm honestly more worried about the animal. Like, we need to make sure when there's vegetation available that we are indeed making the kibble immediately. More butcher, and you are yourself quite hungry. That's the last of the hay, probably. Yeah, do that, and you're going to go rest. In fact, I'm going to force you to now cook here. Because you're making regular fine meals. Maybe, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to suspend this both of these fine meal jobs for the moment. Yeah, save the vegetation for this, and we can still make the carnivore fine meals or whatever. And you're making simple meals, so our people will be able to eat that. That's good. Okay. Do one batch of the fine meals. Okay, now I'm going to reset you. I've got to go haul that, so you can go and feed yourself and take a rest and do whatever you need to. That's going to be okay. All right, more of these being made. We get the food back up. Yeah, I hate that I hadn't realized that I never put the heaters in here. And I was taking it for granted that the temperature in the mountains are more stable. Although I think they're more stable on they don't overheat. They're not more stable on they stay warm, I think. Yeah, these are going to be death rest chambers. I decided I'm going to move all these. They're going to have individual death rest chambers, and I don't like the way this looks, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this space yet. We're just going to leave it open for now. It could turn into another fancy bedroom if we need it for something. Oh, Fiesta of Blood. Our moods are good. Okay, Ashford's no longer freeing entities. That's great. Yeah, okay. Let's do one of these. Normally, if it was an anytime ritual, I'd be like, well, everyone's fine, so I'll just wait. But it's not an anytime ritual. We have to do it on a schedule, and I want to do these parties. And it does give a pretty substantial mood boost, assuming it works out okay. Boring. -1. Well, -1 isn't going to kill us, but certainly frustrating. There you go. Keep planting that. Ashford's been converted, which I think will cause you to be released. And I guess we'll make sure you've got... I mean, you've got the brain damage thing, but you can warden, you can hunt. I'll put animal handling as well. And you know what? You can fish. Fish will sort of be your busy work. I guess I can give you a weapon, though. Why don't you grab a chain shotgun? That's going to be okay. So yeah, we're not actually out of food. We just have an awkward... Ooh, simple steel helmet. Nice. I have an awkward situation here. Now, okay, so yeah, our steel count's gone down. We do need some to make the frag grenades. I don't think it takes that much. 20 per... It adds up, but no, it's not that much. So I'm going to hold off on things. Oh, the other thing I want to do is I want to get some proper artistry. I've talked about this, I think, before. I'm going to move the artist bench out here because that's where the stone blocks are. And so I want them to be a little closer. Not that we have anything going on right now, but we can because one of our kids, Missy, has art stuff going on. Which we're going to train up with the painting of the road, but might change. Hello, Psychic Soothe. That's nice. And starvation is Missy, but we do have a simple meal for you. Planting is happening. I mean, maybe I shouldn't grow Heal Root and Psychoid here, but I still like the idea of a little bit of a safety trickle. Just to make sure it's okay. Then Chico's got to do education and all kinds of different things. And then we're out of meals. Is this a sleep schedule period? Yeah, your sleep is actually okay. I'm going to force you awake right now. Eating out of simple meals is no good. All right. New season coming up. John's got work frenzy. Ooh, there was another message that I right-clicked because it happened at the same time. Hang on a second. Oh, inspired recruitment. No, that's fine. We don't need to do that. And I mean, I know you want it to happen, like you'll get the mood boost or whatever if we do it, but no. All right, I'm going to reset you. Chico, you can just do whatever you want now because we got a bit of a buffer. You are going to go back to cooking simple meals, which is fine. And then, yeah, we're still out of kibble over here. We might be able to force some more. How long does it take hay grass to grow? 7 days. Jeez, that's brutal. Okay. Should I do another field? Should I do a random field of hay grass outside? I mean, invaders might decide to attack it, but, you know, oh well. We're nearly out of wood. We do have some wood scheduled to be chopped. Man. With the base of our size, we really do need more growers. And really, these guys... I'm going to turn off Soto's animal handling, even though you have passion for it. We'll do that. And I'm going to lower the mining as well. If there's plants to cut, you've got to do that. But it's Soto and Jess, right? Both asleep right now. I mean, fair, fine. Maybe I should get you some... Maybe I should get the field hand stuff. I don't remember if we've got that tech unlocked. I feel like the answer is no. Field... Specialized limbs. Yeah, we don't have the tech print. I think we might have had access to it in the Bloodkin game. So I'm sort of mixing the two up. We've got the Penoxyclin. We've got the chargers going on. No restrictions here. That's good. And then the grenade quest. We have 2 days before we have to accept it. And then we'll still have a buffer afterwards, which is hopefully going to be okay. 7 more grenades to be made there. We got some steel, and we can also encourage people to go and specifically mine this stuff out. I suppose doing this is somewhat slowing down our mining jobs, but it'll have to do. Conduit. I think that'll connect like that without us having to poke into the doors. Hungry pen animal. I know. Tell you what, Chico, I'm going to force you awake and do the butchering, which is going to be the kibble job, because we do have some of this. Okay, then you're going back to rest, which is fine. We'll deliver this, which will almost immediately get eaten. Wow. You could eat like a horse over there. And we'll make some more kibble. There you go. Then you're going to make some simple meals, which is fine. And then I might force this again a little bit more. Leonid's got Go Frenzy. Well, that's exciting. Then, yeah, do this because the kibble was eaten. So your target's being met again. And then you're going to go and rest. That's fine. Okay. Okay, we don't have the hungry pen animals. Oh, you didn't even finish the kibble completely. Excellent. Okay, so they've all been satiated, just barely. But that's good. And then, yeah, shuttle ready to go. This is going to be really exciting. And actually, we could go and send out someone right... Oh, we have a tech print for something. What is this? Skin hardening. Okay. Grab whoever. It doesn't matter. As long as they can intellectual. I mean, in theory, we'd want to stack it on someone who is doing the research and getting the XP, but it's only 2,000, and it doesn't scale up based on their passion, so I don't usually care. Okay. So we might unlock skin hardening, which is not something I do enough. We have distress signal, a pink goop somewhere. Meh. How are we on silver? Okay, we've got a couple thousand silver. Should I just go and visit somewhere and buy some raw food? We might be okay. We might be past this hump. The hydroponics do grow insanely quick. Now that, you know, they actually aren't... The temperature's actually okay. Oh, infestation. Hold on. Okay, we're paused. This is... Okay, so this is going to be an inside the base infestation. Zone. You know what, let's leave a little walking area like that somewhere. So yeah, the idea is these guys are going to make blocks. They'll just store it in here, and then the arts will do that. Or we might even train with some wood to start off with. Okay. Oh, way deep in there. That's interesting. We got doors. Okay, here's what the plan. Are you broken down? That's annoying. You haven't been built that long. We're going to get all of our shooters. And then a couple of mailers. And let's keep the kids in the safe area. We'll put a little hold open on this. And we'll try to snipe down this hallway. Here. I'd do that, but then pull back, because I'm going to want Petra as the primary person there. Little shotguns, move a little closer. Oh! Okay, it's a little annoying. Change of plans. I guess I misread where the spawn was happening. Do that, and then pull back. So the door closes. Or, you know, walk that way, because you're stupid. Come here. Okay, we can do the sort of... Well, no, actually. Let's bring everyone. Petra, Tad, John. Move Ashford, and then I'll just reset you guys. Okay, John is sort of fine. Because actually, well, I guess they weren't auto-attacking. I'm going to put one long-range person in the middle, even though that's not really necessarily optimal for, like, the weapon choice. But I want some snipes to go down and to aggro these guys. All right. You two, come over here. Don't shoot from back here. You're going to shoot your friends in the back of the head. I know all RIMWORLD pawns seem to have a death wish, but that's a little silly. Is this part of our home zone? Oh, it's not. So that's not even being maintained. Nor that. Okay. Although I'm still annoyed that it broke down, because that is brand new. Looks like I could use a little smoothing here, too. You know, while we're at it. Just the floor, just for dirt management. Yeah. And then... yeah, under the door, sure. So we're going to have lots of insect meat, although that's not fixing our kibble situation until we also get the hay. Okay, I think I can... okay, kids stay in the walled area, actually. And then release the mechs, and then release these guys. Look at someone who's got a shotgun to come out over here. And just clear out these insect hives. Oh, and I guess there'll be the little nest thing. It doesn't get auto-targeted, so it just adds extra micro. And again, I'm going to be a little just salty about that fact. Here. Actually, I should release Connor. You're getting a little salty. Chico, teaching a lesson. Actually, let me get Petra out here, because, you know, I'll get you to deal with these little insect nests at the same time. Connor. Let's do the bulk finish off, so I don't have to right-click and issue all these little commands. Someone will get around to that, hopefully before the insects wake up. Oh, I was going to say, someone's still recruited, but no, that is correct. Good. Come over here, Petra. Engage with this thing. Engage with this. So I think that's our grenade quest. Yeah. So we'll have to accept that shortly. Die. Thank you. Okay. Insect invasion is done. Is there any chance there's still a little bit of those little cocoon pod? I don't think so. Okay, we'll do that. And then I'm going to claim these, and then we'll do some little reinstall things again. Not there. I want in the intersection, please. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. The light radius kind of works through walls in a weird way. Oh, I thought I selected a bunch. Not going to care too much about all of them. What does that say? Oh, that's just a thunderstorm. Woo! Okay. So Connor is a miner. You're digging. Okay, you're finishing that concrete, which is good. Then you're going to go dig it granite over here. No, you're going to come over here and mine this compacted steel, please. Because that's getting a little low. We're going to go and put down a couple more doors here. And then this is going to get a big full smooth of the walls and everything for some nice death rest chambers. And we'll need a couple more lights. And when they're all in, we'll give the lights a cool red glow. A little bit of fire. Could someone go and put out the fire and save our hay grass, please? Because that's going to be important. Thank you. Don't even know if we need the horses anymore if we've got the passenger shuttle now. Well, no, we're still... No, I don't know. Let's say we might still want to do some overland caravans, but I'm not sure. We still want a source of meat, but something other than horses would be a better thing for that. Working the simple meals, and then, yeah, this is getting constantly planted and replanted. And yeah, do make sure to get that steel. Oh, you went and did the thing where you only whacked one thing and then you decided, now it's time to sleep. I did all this walking, but why should I try to stack work in an efficient manner? That would be insane. But we'll get a little bit of flooring in here. I'm just going to do concrete flooring. This room. And then we might get some comfy chairs. Yeah, let's go, because I think people are going to spend a lot of time doing this. Human leather armchairs here, here, here. Gonna be kind of a constant sort of flow. Hopefully no one gets hit by lightning. Okay, let's go and accept this now. And I think, yeah, we have to send Petra because I think we need to send someone because someone who's there has to get the honor. Are we done on the grenades? No. Chem fuel, steel. Oh, yeah, it's the chem fuel, and it's there for the wood situation. I guess I could turn on plant cut for more people. Because, yeah, we're spending all our time planting, which is still important. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go and put plant cut up to 1 for everyone real quick. There's going to be a lot of botch and a lot of slow chopping, but do your best. Chop some of these trees. I mean, all right, planters are going to come out here too. But yeah, get some of that because we need the chem fuel production to continue, please. I could add bio stuff. I mean, I guess I could probably turn the insect meat into it, but I don't think that's the plan. Arguably, I should have kept this as another hay harvest for another year. I'd be like, oh, I'll make this hay, and then let me turn this to Tinctor for a bit so we can finish dyeing our little routes. But I really should have gone a different way. Quest expiring. Okay, I'm not going to go and donate some colonists to you. Sorry, we're a little too occupied for that. Tree chopping is still going. We'll probably need to do more of it. But yeah, we do have some. Some chem fuel is being made again, which should mean grenades are being done again. I think Lisa is our chief crafter. There you go, making frag grenade now. Oh, ambrosia sprout. Randall does love his ambrosia sprouts. So we'll do the growing zone that has sowing turned off. Cougar hunting John. Okay, well, there's a bunch of people here. Okay, and these guys are actually shooting instantly. Go, undo that, do that. All right. Oh, there's Sky down here too. Oh, can we harvest this? No, you need one more corpse. Is this zone still active? It is. Admittedly only for rotten corpses, which I think is still probably the fine way to go. All right. I could force one to get moved over, but no. And yeah, I went and issued a lot of cut commands. I'm going to go and pull back now. I'm going to reset that. Yeah, I'll cancel these and then bring them down too. I think that's enough wood cutting for the moment. I want the regular jobs to go back up. Yeah, that's a good amount of wood. So, Lisa, yeah, you're still making frag grenades. Good. Thank you. Now, there's... Oh, yeah, there's still the metal thing going on. I'm not wrong, right? I'm sure I need another sample. And there's no flesh kicking around. Yeah. Rare catch. Oh, Vaxstone blocks. Well, that's not actually useful to us right now, but it is interesting. I'm not sure how you fished up a bunch of blocks. Petra... Oh, great, you're pregnant. I'm like, why are you sick? What's going on here? But no, that's fairly legit. Playing billiards. Yeah, that's okay. Maxed out. You'll go back to making the grenade. Finish that. Okay, we still have a few left to go. How much? It's quite a lot of chem fuel. Yeah, 80. Oof, that's a lot. I mean, we also loaded 400 in here. I guess what I could do, I could dump the chem fuel from this for the moment, just to make sure the grenades are going. But we have another amount over here. Ashford was in prison. I know. Genetic pessimism. I know. You're going to die from brain death at some point anyway. No psychic rituals. You know what? Let's do Pleasure Pulse. Yeah, reduce their desire to work. No, can we skip abduction? Or did we... Oh, we needed 60 bioferrite. Which... Annoyingly, it doesn't say until we do... Oh, maybe I do have enough bioferrite. Oh, I do. I totally do. Okay. So then we have to play the game of... I can't remember. Because I don't keep my screenshots in between episodes. Who's got the psychic sensitivity? 140. I think someone's got a 180. It's not the kids. Is it Lisa? Lisa. And then I think everyone's got just 100, so we'll do that. Okay. Skip abduction. Oh, we've got another one of these bad boys set up too. So that'll satisfy the we did a ritual. I'm assuming the entire colony gets the we did a ritual thing, and we don't actually have to cycle everyone through this. That would be incredibly annoying. And sometimes there's incredibly annoying things in RimWorld, but I don't think this is one of them. Who do we abduct? B. All right, from one of the enemies. Dark Psychic Shock. Jogger Trigger Happy Great Memory. Hold on. And a Cook Construction. I mean, you could be better, but you're not bad. Capture V. I think V is going to make it as part of our squad here. So yeah, convert, reduce resistance, blah, blah, blah. Sky, go ahead. Actually, we can probably do a convert ritual. No, 10 days. Sky, I'm sorry to wake you, but go. Oh, you're unconscious. Okie dokie. So yeah, we got the mood boost. We get ourselves a little flame bow, which we're not going to use. John's working on the grenades. That's fine. And then, yes, we are going and crafting more chem fuel as well. We're going to make sure there's 80 available for when this grenade finishes. Which isn't quite going to line up, but it's pretty close. Oh, no, there we go. There's our 80. Wasn't quite in the storage yet. And John's going to work on that. And Lisa... Let me wake up Lisa. She'll go and eat first, which is fine. And then, oh, you're going to research. Is someone using this? Are we at a steal? We're at a steal. Connor, could you come and do something non-stupid? And mine this. And you know what? I'm going to go and chain these because I don't trust you to actually do this with a proper amount of bulk. Advanced Fab is done. Okay, we're going to go and research the... Yeah, let's research the long-range mineral scanner. I mean, having the mining drill on our site is nice, but we know that the long-range mineral scanner is absolutely the way to go. Okay, making frag grenades, good. You might be walking out here to haul this, which is less than ideal. But hopefully some of this is being hauled in by some bots. Okay, that's all I'm going to queue for Connor, because after that he's going to get really hungry and tired. But that is enough steel for us to do the next few. And the chem fuel situation is fine, and more is coming in. Okay, that much is okay. Mech Hive's not ideal. They're going to prepare for a while, and then... Ooh, that's big. It's also going to slow down some of our grenade making, but all right. Let's get everyone inside the walled area. Connor, Swit. Oh, lifters out there, and 2 lifters out there. Oh, they were getting the wood. Okay. Well, you'll have to be resurrected, but fine. Let's make sure everyone's gotten inside, and then we're going to hit them with some mortar shells. Okay. They're going to do it there. They do have some shields and stuff, but... Let me move Soto, because Soto's not actually all that great a shooter and doesn't have the passion for it. Let's make it easier if I can just grab the first 3. Yeah. And just do that. This is going to eat into our chem fuel and our steel as we rebuild these mortar shells, but... And a transport pod crash. Haunch. Oh, you're inside the base. That's interesting. We are not keeping you. In fact, Petra, where are you? Just do a finish off. Could melee attack to get a little bit of XP. And yeah, I don't know if we're doing any damage, but I know it is hitting through the shields. Maybe these are effectively functioning as low shields, so they protect against gunshots, but not the mortar shells? It could be. I mean, we killed one Scyther. I mean, a few bruises on these Mechanoids is going to be good. Good thing we got the MPs, because again, these guys have crazy armor, and we don't have a lot of armor pen with our shotguns. All right, here they're coming. Okay. Oh, we can... Just reset you real quick. Mostly for the people on mortar duty. Okay, let's get in position. Let's do the thing where we just put 2 people up front so we don't accidentally shoot them in the back of the head. And John is going to stay as a bit of a backup over here. And I'll hold off on Sky for just a second. Do that. And then get the kiddos over here. And then everyone gets set to safe. Like that. Most of the mechs. Because if the kids run forward, they'll run away. Hopefully before getting engaged. The problem is the Mechanoids. So we are going to be popping our shields here. And that's fine. The most important thing is to EMP. I'm not worried as much about needing the shield because hopefully these guys in the front aren't being shot anyway. We are. Yeah, they always desync a little bit, which I guess is good. I mean, it'd be nice if the centipedes strongly desynced, but maybe the Centaurians being surprisingly slow is actually quite good. So we're going to be able to shoot more of these things without worrying about the shield. I don't know if the EMP goes through their shields or not. Yeah, John's just ready to pick up for a frontliner who might fall down for some reason. I mean, for pretty legitimate reasons, to be fair. You've got a combat shotgun, right? Let me move you up here. Let me pull you back because you got a combat shotgun as well. So I'm going to move you up a little bit more and then put Jess there. And then Sky, relaxing socially. You need some sleep, but your mood's probably better. So let's go and bring you up to the front again. Oh yeah, I still have to vamp Sky. Never going to happen, apparently. These shields actually might help these guys temporarily. There you go. Well, we knocked down their shields. I don't know if they regenerate. Still move despite being stunned. The stun might just be the reducing the shield thing. All right, we lost our cover. Oh, Lisa's downed. Let's get one of the kids. Rescue, because you can do a rescue command even when it's outside of the allowed zone. Actually, Sky, do a rescue for a second. Okay, then stop, go here. Veronica, go and do this. I just want you to have the full cover location. Oh, did Petra get pushed back? I'll just try to re-engage in melee here. Which is going to allow these guys to shoot. So maybe I should just pull back the melee. Yeah, no, they're being shot too badly. John's down. Jesse, you really don't have a firing angle here? I guess you might not. Move Missy. I'll give you a different angle for the grenading. I'm not convinced Missy's doing anything. Petra move there, so you still have the corner. You engage in melee a little bit. Jesse's still not firing. I guess they can just move you here. You won't have any cover. I don't think these guys can be insanity lanced. Maybe they can. Sass, I'm going to move your targeting here, please. God damn. We're going to run out of bullets. 18 hours. John, 5 hours. Chico, could I get you to just do... Where's your thing? Coagulate John. Thank you. I guess you do have some cover here. Orion's been downed. Okay, Berserker Trance, which maybe I should have used sooner. It's taking forever. Everyone here is firing? I think so. But yeah, we are... Our cover is being obliterated. Vasquez might be able to move here. Shoot. Okay. If it turns out it can Insanity Lance these people. Not convinced that did anything. Oh. What the hell are you doing there? Tad. Oh yeah, you're Berserks. I can't actually redirect you. Alright. And Petra's downed. Holy crap! Thank you if we wake up. I don't know what wake up does. If it just lowers... Does not go juice. Increases movement and work speed. It does give a consciousness boost. Sky, take a wake up. You're pretty sleepy too. Get rid of that. You're doing that. You're doing that. Still dropping the stuns on this thing, which is good. Now it's back up and it's got its shield again. Although, I wonder, would this protect our own people in some weird way? Sky, I need you to pull back. You're still going to have targets here. Why is this thing so insistent on trying to melee us? I don't think these powers are going to be helpful. Holy crap. The problem is we keep making our base fancier and fancier, not increasing our firepower. No, you need to keep shooting in this area. And then Missy. Move you over here. This guy's stunned. And then, do any of these people have a power that'll be helpful? I don't think so. Tad's still just berserk. And the Centaurian's hard to kill. Even when their armor is down. Was Petra standing up again? Nice. Although, I think you dropped your weapon. Which is... where? Rumbo Horn. Oh, you dropped it down. Wait, what? Oh, because everything's stacked. You, and then I'm going to get you to try to keep this guy pinned in melee so he doesn't go after my shooters. Holy crap. Okay, thank you. And then, yeah, come back over this way. And Tad's down. If I release you, you'll go in auto attack, yeah? Oh, you're going to rest. Actually, is there someone who's not unconscious but not fighting? We might get some bleed to deaths after all this is said and done. Here. Are you kidding me, Randy? A psychic drone right now. How come we didn't get... oh, no, right, because we didn't fight a mech cluster. We did do this. Okay. Petra. Is there anyone to coagulate? No one's on the ground. Oh, that's not true. Ashford is currently on the ground. So, go coagulate Ashford. Oh, and Tad as well. Chico. Coagulate Tad. And then we can take a look at the hospital situation in a second. You didn't get rescued, but you know what? That might have to be fine for the moment. And then, not blood feed. I'm going to assume people crawling around here might need a little coagulate. One wound. Petra's just down again. Rescue Jess. Quest available. Settle down, quests. Jesus. Inventory. Okay, that's not the same as tending to someone. You're feeling depressed. I'm feeling depressed too. Psychite withdrawal. Well, go and have... and of course, you don't have any Psychite tea on you. I know you do. Hold on. Oh, can I not force... there you go. Drink Psychite tea. Okay, Tendon to Vasquez. Good. You know what? Even if people suck at it, I'm going to turn on doctoring for everyone. Just so that there's some basic patch-up jobs. And maybe rescuing that goes on. No, it's fine. Leave. Oh, Connor's about to die. And I mean, I didn't go and manually prioritize everyone instantly. Sky, if I tell you to tend, can you save them in time? Oh, they only had one bleed going on, so yes, actually. Holy crap. All right. Herbal medicine. You yourself are resting. Petra is currently bleeding. Which is fine, you won't die, although you might get a forced death rest. Wow, okay. Let me put a cut in here so that we can recover from this. Okay, we really have to get our pulse charge munitions and maybe more body armor. But that might have been a really high roll on the mech raid as well. That's entirely possible. But yeah, we have a very wealthy colony, and we're playing at a high difficulty, right? We're playing at max difficulty on this one. I lowered it for the... Yeah, lowered it for Bloodkin, but we're still on Randy Random losing his fun on this guy. And we have a lot of wealth in the colony, and we don't have the armaments to represent that. Having the shuttle is going to be useful. And we might... I wonder if there's any mining sites. Gold... Oh, we actually could use some gold for a... for the royal bed. Obviously, we're going to have to let our people recover from this. I don't know if we've got the material for a ton of these. We don't currently have the steel. Yeah, actually, let me go and forbid this, because the steel might still have to go into the frag grenades. Because I've invested a lot into that thing now, and so I don't want it to fail. I do want to set up some art jobs for Missy. Originally, I was thinking I wanted to do some wood ones to train first. But we might keep needing the wood for the chem fuel. So I'll just go large sculpture. Do 10 times. Just out of blocks, but not backstone. Okay. That'll have to be okay. So Missy can start working on that. We can use it for the decorations. What we don't need right now is the, like, some other crazy event from Randy. The psychic drone's going to be really bad by itself. Because I suspect, because everyone's in a shitty mood already, we're going to have some mood breaks out of it. It's also slowing down. This really interrupted our farming. That was an insanely long fight. Really interrupted our farming. Although I guess most of the rice was already planted. So that's good. Okay. We should still get that. I still want to go and finish this little rice area. Thanks for watching. This was a rough one. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.